Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario-themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back to the city. Last episode we built up our metro system. We also built a service station, like a non-functional, just for the look service station, and I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed last episode, and happy Friday as well. Oh, is the city not simulating? Oh, darn. Went out of that. That's okay. Yeah, the city turned out pretty good, and this is what we built up last episode. We also built up the subway system for the whole area, and yeah, so let's take a look at what I did off camera here, just to kind of boost the theme of the area a little bit. I added in some other city service buildings in here. We have a bus depot over here. We have a post office, taxi. I added in some of these farm specialization industries because they have some warehouses, and I think it kind of just adds to the look of the area as well. We also have a park service station, and I also managed to figure out how to connect the tram depot here, which is, we're kind of going with the theme that maybe this is the old metro station, and now we have some new metro stations, metro terminals in here. Yeah, so if you missed last episode, I highly recommend going to visit it, but we do have some tram connections over here now, which we can utilize in the future, especially for this area, because there's not a lot of development out here, but there will be, so that's something to look out for. All right, so yeah, this might need some revision because of what we're going to be doing today. All right, so in today's episode, we're going to be doing some city planning and some building. I know I kind of teased last episode that we might be doing the highway, but I have a feeling that's going to take one whole episode, and then after that I want to kind of dive right into doing the waterfront here and maybe filling in a bit more along this area. So I feel like it's a good opportunity to kind of start planning out some of the other things in the city over here, and then next week we can dive right into a pretty big project of redoing this whole highway system, building up the waterfront, so that it's kind of like the all week we'll be doing that, just so I'm not kind of splitting it up. And anyways, this is important too, and it's stuff that I've talked about doing for a little while, and that's what we're going to be diving into today. All right, so there are a couple things that the city's kind of missing, and there are two parks. And these are two parks that I really want to get in here. They are the zoo and the amusement park. And I've kind of been eyeing a couple of places for the zoo and the amusement park. So why don't we look at drawing in some parks? So right in here, we have a subway station. We also have some tram lines running down here, which I think I'll continue this tram line down to here, and I'll bring it over this way to connect up instead of over here. But I'm kind of eyeing this whole section right here as the amusement park. It'll have its own subway station. It'll be really easy for people to come visit it. But the Pearl region will be the amusement park. Then I'm kind of eyeing this spot over here for the zoo. It's a bit out of the city, like just enough, but it's still pretty close that it will still attract visitors. It has really good connections into Hickory Meadows over here, or Riverside, sorry, right into this diverging diamond. It has a nice road connection all the way through here, which will eventually get into the cottage country and also this highway. So, there's lots of road connections to this area. It's just outside of the city enough that I don't feel weird putting elephants and stuff that close to residents. So yeah, I think this area right over here will be a great spot for the zoo. And this isn't going to be the entire area, but when we start building today, we'll kind of cut off or add to this zone. Hickory region, Hickory Meadows. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, the Hickory region needs to be assigned something. So can we change the name still? I'll just wait till we build it. But let's start off with the Pearl region, the amusement park. So we'll be doing the amusement park and the zoo today, just starting them off, and then we'll be filling in some spaces because there's tons of spaces that I would like to just kind of fill up a little bit. And then maybe we'll look at some transit as well. All right, so the Pearl region. How are we going to connect this in? well, we have this main street here and the subway station, which gets a lot of visitors here. We have a bus stop right here. I think we'll switch this all up though. But I think that we might kind of see a bit of a bus terminal here as well, wouldn't we? So maybe just drawing in a couple bus routes here. What we'll do is we'll kind of square this off, and we'll get a couple bus stops in right along here. All right. I'm kind of doing this without much of a plan at all, so we will see if it pays off. All right, this could easily be just simply bus roads as well, but maybe this can also... Ooh, maybe there's like a 1U bus road. No, I don't think so. But we'll also kind of just play it off by ear. All right, so no parking. That's kind of what we want. With parking. Not grass. Okay, we'll just go with this one. All right, so the buses will be kind of flowing in from both sides. And this is one way, right? All right, why don't we get the buses to come in right through here? I guess we want to go with two-way first. Maybe not. All right, so we'll get them, just do this. Okay, there we go. And then through like that. Then if I just use move it a little bit. Holy cow, my game is a bit jumpy today. And we shift this down a little bit. I'm just gonna need to hold Alt. Might be able to get a second one in here. And should we do that? So it's just kind of like one big junction. Maybe not. Let's try this again. We'll bring this in here like that. We'll move this right over to the edge so that it kind of looks like people can easily walk in between. And then we can get a second one right through here. We'll connect up, so that means we should probably have this one being 2 lanes. It's a bit close, isn't it? Oh, never mind. We'll go with that. All right, and I thought this was 1 unit. There we go. Okay, and then I guess we'll upgrade this one to 2. There we go. So it is a bit tight. Maybe we can help this out with move it a little bit. Just so we get 2 stops in here, you know? I think that'll probably be good. And then let's just make sure that they're all to the same height. Yeah, they are. Okay. All right, so let's get some pavement in here. Just to pave it all in. All right, so buses will be able to kind of flow pretty well through here. Let's just upgrade this entrance on both sides to a 4-lane road, just to kind of aid in that access. And then we'll set it up properly with these, and then they also don't need, yeah, they can just go through. All right, so I'm not sure how many people are going to be really using this as a cut through. So what we should do is really just slow down the speed to make sure that cars don't use it as much. All right, because this is pretty much just for the buses. But what we could do is we could also get the amusement park kind of flowing off of this. Why don't I just grab this bus stop right here, and we'll throw it in there. And we can just get rid of that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so let's try to figure out how we're going to get this entrance to this amusement park, because it could flow out of here, and then cars are just kind of sharing with the buses get off here, and then everyone runs over here to get into the amusement park. So yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, but I think what we'll need to do though is get a second kind of entrance from there. Maybe right off of this corner. We'll grab a 4-unit road. How about a big one with trees? Oh, you know what? This one actually, I think this one will work pretty good. All Alright, so let's just try to go off of a 145 degree angle, I think it is. 130. There we go, pretty smooth. Alright, let's just back it up ever so slightly. Okay, and then let's just get a bit of a one-way system. Okay, a bit of a kiss and ride kind of situation. And we'll go with, we could just go with the 1-lane road, or we can just go with the 2-1 with grass. Okay. Is that even? Yeah, looks even. All right, and then let's just grab a line of nice trees. There we go. Nice big trees. And I'm not sure if this will really need, I guess it does need to be upgraded, but I think we'll just go with an asymmetrical road here. Yeah, because the buses will turn into here, they'll continue straight, and I guess it needs to be that way then. And then this needs to be like that. Perfect. Okay, so let's just set up these turning lanes, and I guess this could be a light, but we just gotta make sure that I'll just leave it, it's fine. We'll just do that, and we'll set this up properly. We'll set all that up, and this doesn't need to be a light for now. And then this will yield to that one. All right, so then they'll all swing around there, and then now let's set up this amusement park. Amusement park main gate. Ta-da! We've unlocked all this. So we'll set up kind of the main entrance to the amusement park. Trippyland, Adventure Park. All right, well, if you have a name suggestion for this park, feel free to suggest it in the comments down below. And I'll take a look at them and I'll choose one. And it can be anything, you know, Canadian themed, it can be not Canadian themed, it can just be silly. But Adventure Park is up to you. Let's just grab some water. And we'll just bring it right in to the park like that. All right, so we got lots of space to play with. I'm not going to define the borders of the Pearl region, which I guess I don't... Did I actually do that? It wasn't a park? Oh, that's funny. All right, Adventure Park. I think I must have done the same with this then. Well, easy to fix. And we're on the park one now. We are. What the heck? There we go. All right, Manor Grounds. So we have a nice cool entrance over here. Not sure exactly how we're going to connect up to this highway over here yet, but I think this will be a connection. I have a pretty interesting idea. I hope it'll work for that, but anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think we'll be able to duck some things over here and over here, but along this area right here, I think we can get some cool commercial buildings. What I'll do though is I'll just de-zone right there and right here and along this so that we get some clean buildings. Yeah, I don't think we need buildings there, but I think just some low density commercial through here would work really well. You know, like Subway or something like that will decide that, oh, this is a great spot to open up a Subway because there's going to be some people, you know, hanging out over here, not wanting to buy the park food. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then this whole area turns out pretty good. Maybe we can do something with this, but I mean, this whole area could be pretty cool. We could get some stalls in here. I think there's some pretty cool 1-unit buildings over here. If we make it a district, we can make it organic and local produce. That could be cool. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'm just gonna pause. This is a district, Thornton Park. Hey, we just got rid of Thornton Park last episode. Okay, we'll just do this for now. And we'll just call it Amusement Park. But that's just temporary until I'm going to name it off of the theme of the amusement park itself. But I want to get organic and local produce in here because we get some cool buildings out of this. All right, so I think this is how it works. We'll see if it actually kind of works at all, and if I'll let them all come in, and then we can kind of make them historic buildings. Actually, I think I'll leave this one out, and we'll do something with this once buildings start coming in. All right, so let's look at defining the entrance to the park. The amusement parks are some of my favorite. There's some of my most favorite parts about this game because it's kind of like playing, you know, those old Roller Coaster Tycoon games in one. All right, so let's get a plaza here. We got two options here. Sometimes I like just kind of shooting off like a main avenue right off the bat, but I think with this time we'll just play with a plaza right off the bat. So you walk into the park, you walk right into the plaza. Yeah. All right, and then let's grab this. We'll square off the plaza. And what I like doing with the amusement parks is just really shooting the roads out way farther than I need them, because if you're building an amusement park, you want to kind of know potential locations, right, for unique buildings. Oh, Prop and Tree Anarchy's on. Whoopsies. When did that turn on? All right. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, this is like a car dealership. Not sure a car dealership would work, but look at that. That's perfect. It's a cool building. That's a little market stall. Organic teas. You want to, you know, it's like a little Starbucks or something like that. Soybeans and lentils. That's the exact kind of building I want. Hostel. I don't know about the hostel. The car dealership's really cool, but it's not going to work in this situation. The Eco Center. Yeah, I mean, that could have some restaurants in it, right? So, all right. And this one, perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So let's just kind of dive back into that. And I can get one there. And we'll wait for this one to come in before we add in that. All right. So let's look at creating the entrance. So when you get into the amusement park, they're gonna really kind of shove souvenirs in your throats, and you need a bathroom. So let's get the restroom pretty close. So what we'll do is we'll kind of get one right here, and another one right here. All right, very good. And we'll get the fence in soon as well. So they got the souvenir shop. All right, so let's place that right here. And then we have the amusement park cafe. So I think the cafe would be on this side, so it's open to the area. Then maybe just try to get a look of some buildings through here. Maybe if we place this one over here, it might look a bit different. Yeah, and then this way it kind of looks, maybe this one isn't the souvenir shop, it's a different type of building. And then we just need to kind of detail this a little bit, but we have some more buildings to place. Anyways, so we got that, we got this, we have the plaza. What we could do, is delete this path and then continue the plaza. We get a bigger plaza like this. So let's try to find the distance we need. And I'm just going to use move it to kind of just do this, and then we'll get the path in momentarily. Just line it up perfect. There we go. And then the path right here like that. Yeah, awesome. It's a big entrance to the area. All right, and then we need some of these early game booths, right? So let's put these game booths right here. I love using these assets together like this. However, you need to clip them together in order for it to look properly. So you might not be able to do it in vanilla, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit overlapping. but let's just try to line these up like that. All right, and then let's get that through there. Does that all line up properly? It does not line up properly. Yeah, see, if we do that, now we have a bit of a gap here. Anyways, that's fine. All right, and then I wonder if we can get a path just like this. What that looks like. So it looks like you can kind of walk right through. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. And then I think we can get a couple more things in here as well. Maybe even secondary ones. Nah, I'll leave that for now. And then we get the old-fashioned carousel right in the middle here. All right, I wonder if this will actually fit it or not. No, but we can line it up. So if we just do this properly, go ever so slightly over. Okay, let's just do it by hand, not with this line tool, because I need to put this underneath this one. Okay, but it's not going to be continuously doing that. Right, looks like it's going to. That's a bit annoying. But anyways, it looks pretty good so far. Let's try to get this in as smooth as we possibly can. Yeah, those ones seem to be jumping up a little bit. Let's see if we can just grab them and put them to the same height as that. Maybe that'll kind of help it out a little bit. All right, now let's get our pavement tool and just brush underneath it to fill in the gaps between. Yeah, we're good over there. All right, and then let's go back over into this tile here. Perfect. Whoa, what's happening here? See if we can line this up properly. Slightly off. I think we gotta grab these ones and line them up. So I think what we need to do is grab everything and just shift it over ever so slightly into the middle like that, and then we'll just use pavement. So this doesn't look like it should have anything behind it, so that's fine. All right, pave it in, fill in that space. All right, so on these extra tiles that we just added over here, what we can do is we can go into the amusement park and we can add some of these things. So we got the balloons, the car, the coin machine. Maybe let's put the coin machine. Oh, we can't. Coin game 2. Put this one right over here. Cotton candy. Let's get another cotton candy machine over here. And another car ride. Yeah. And then the unicorn. Let's put 2 of these unicorns beside each other. And some more balloons. There we go. Alright. We got some picnic tables as well. Never have enough picnic tables around here, right? Where else do we put? There we go. Let's get some picnic tables over here. Every other one. We'll do the opposite down here. Alright. And we'll fill in the rest with some of these machines. Can never have enough. Oh yeah, get the popcorn machines. Alright. So it's coming together pretty nicely. This is like the main entrance for the park. There's not a lot of... Oh, there's other things we can get too. These are always ever important. But we didn't really line it up properly, did we, for this? Alright. So, let's see how the amusement park is doing. Oh, that's the district. Yeah, so we have way more entertainment than we need. We're just kind of waiting on visitors. That's fine. Let's take a peek at this. Nice. Historical. And then let's get a couple more. Oh, that one's still waiting. This one, what is this building? Multimedia Center. Sorry, you're gonna have to go. Same with that one. Soy and lentils. Works with me. Alright, yeah, tons of people coming in through here. We've got a bunch of people waiting for the bus stop now. We can get a second bus stop through here as well in the future. We definitely need some parking through here, don't we? So we spent a lot of time on this park, so try to do the other one as well in today's episode. Where is it? Here it is. Alright. I think we'll go off here. Just do that. I'll do it again. Right here, as small as it can be. Perfect, and then we'll just do this huge one. Perfect, and then we'll just do this one as well. I think that's probably the distance we need. So I don't want to disrupt the roads here. I mean, I think they're the same distance. Are they not? 10 units. Okay, let's just make sure that they're the same distance. I mean, it looks the same, but I'd rather be careful this time because I wasn't careful last time. That's 10 units. I guess on this side we don't necessarily need to save that, but we'll do it this side as well. Yeah, okay, now we're sure. Alright, so let's get the large parking spaces in here. Alright, so we gotta make sure that there's enough space for another car to get by on the other side. We'll just do that, okay. And then let's make sure we have some handicap parking. And then we'll go down into the singles right here. With the trio right there, perfect. And we'll add in some more. Oh no, this is off. Oh darn, that's okay. Alright, let's do the next one. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, like I said, because you gotta kind of rush a little bit. Yeah, we'll get some extra handicap parking over here. And then weird separate parking. Alright, so let's get the fence in, and then we can kind of leave it at that. We'll come back and detail this at a later date as well, because there's tons of spaces that we can detail and make it better. Ah, this car dealership just wants to just keep coming back here. Alright, well, we'll leave it for now. You know what, I'll just get the fence in at a later date because I want to get the zoo going as well. We're just waiting on visitors. It shouldn't take too long. We'll probably level it up this episode, though we're not going to do much, if anything at all, in the next one. But the amusement park's flowing pretty good. It's working. Wonder if there's another policy we can do through here. Free Wi-Fi. Interesting. Anyways, okay, I won't get distracted anymore. Let's back out. Let's go over here to Manor Grounds. So this is right off the Duke of Edinburgh Parkway. This is going to remain a highway. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the zoo off of Steve McQueen. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much the only thing around over here. So what we can do is we can either do a roundabout. A roundabout entrance, we could just do a simple one lane system in and out. Why don't we take a road in, like a big road, and then we can get a couple things off of it, and then we'll get the one unit system going from there. So I guess this is going to be a light then, or we can make it a roundabout eventually. That could be cool, actually. All right, so let's go with the 4-lane road, and we'll just kind of duck it in right through here. We won't go that far, just maybe 12 units. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll take this road. This is actually my favorite road in the game. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll bring this one down to about here. And then we'll take, maybe not. Let's change this up a little bit. All right, back to the tree-lined road. We'll go right here. Just bring it out like that, and then what we'll do is we'll get an industrial road running right here. And I'm not gonna worry too much about this right now, but I think what we'll do is we'll get the services for the zoo running off of this road, and then maybe some other buildings as well. But right here, I'll delete this. Then let's go back to my favorite road, this one. And we'll bring it in a teeny bit. And we'll do the same entrance as we did last time. So we'll grab that. We need the 1-lane road. Did I go with grass? Yes, I did. Although I don't think this one should be grass. How about that? There we go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So we'll do the same thing over here. Alright, so let's just grab straight and we'll start with grass. Okay, and then let's go 6 units here, and then 4, 6, 4, connect, and then we'll just grab this one, flip it around. There we go. All right, so we got that. Very nice, very nice. And then how about we get some trees? Same kind of vibe as last time. Go with the straight line here. You know what? We could actually get 2 rows here. Ah, no, that's okay. Let's do 1. Yeah, very cool. Maybe we can get like a dirt path right through here as well. I'll turn off node snapping, all the guidelines, and I'll just weave a path in like that. Maybe people just walk through here, have eventually kind of just like, you know, cut their own paths through. All right, Parker Street. So let's now grab the zoo. Main entrance. So we're gonna need to actually shift this down. I don't think it's even. How is it not even? I thought I measured it out perfectly. I guess just the asset is. Okay, so that's fine. I'll shift that over. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we need water out this way. Okay, I'm gonna remember this time because, well, I didn't actually. So never mind. Let's run this down and we'll connect up. Just right there. And I messed up. Oh, it's because node snapping isn't on. Silly me. Alright, so at least we have water now. And yeah, so the services for the zoo will run behind here, kind of like creating like a secondary access system. All right, so this is going to be called Batherson Zoo. All right, so I think what we'll do this time is we'll do the opposite of what we did last time. So what we did with the amusement park is we put the plaza at the entrance. I think this time we'll make a bit of a main kind of run system. So we'll start with, should we start with the trees? Yeah. And I'm just gonna bring that all the way out. And, ooh, you know what? I was thinking about getting in a train station over here. We could still do it. It's only gonna really come from this direction. So we could totally feed in a train station, like a Zoo Express, but I don't know. I don't think the zoo would really need that in real life. Because if we could also just turn it sideways a little bit. You know what? I'll give it some thought. Because it would be pretty simple to just do that right here. And then we get a pedestrian station. You know what? Let's take a quick peek at that. We'll go into the trains. I don't know if any of the new ones are going to really play out, but the original one might actually work pretty good for this. Because all we really need is a really small train station, right? I mean, this one could work. But these ones are just way too big for the style that we're going for. Yeah, I mean, this could pretty much like pull up right into here. And then it would flow down to here. I don't know. I think maybe we'll just run a tram line instead. Or maybe we'll just do buses from here. Express buses. Yeah, because like, why would the city build a train station for the zoo? Especially because this is kind of on right on the edges of the town. Yeah, okay, I'll give it some thought. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. But I do like this kind of entrance system. Although I do think it'd be pretty cool to turn this into a roundabout. So let's find a good one. Let's find 3-lane road, no parking. There we go. That's a good size. And this can't be trees then. That's fine. Okay, so we'll find this one right here. Go with grass. And we'll go grass all the way down. And this one will be pavement. Alright, so we can also get one over here too, which I think is important to look at connecting right now. Just starting right now. So we remember that we can get maybe this one can connect right into here, and then we get a bit of a suburb out this way. But let's set it up properly. So just going to do this, hold shift, there we go. And then we're going to go with some dedicated turning lanes. All right, so we'll confuse everyone for a second, and then they'll be caught up. And then this cannot be lights. So we'll make yield right through here. And we'll set that up like that. Yeah, right. And then this, just make sure it's set up like that. Perfect. Okay, so let's actually make the zoo now, guys. Holy cow, wasting so much time. Okay, so suicide gates, small gates, the plazas. Okay, so this is what we're thinking. So this time what we'll do is we'll get, actually let's, so I could put these right here, but it doesn't really work in this situation. Like that asset doesn't really work. So let's drag out some roads right through here. And then we can, yeah, I think now it'll work a bit better. I think what we'll do though is we'll need to take away those trees in this part. So what we'll do is we'll just upgrade. Actually, yeah, instead of upgrading, what we'll do is we'll just square it off. All right, and then now we can just upgrade this part. Just like that. Yeah, very nice. Okay, and then we'll get our pavement. And we'll just fill in the edges here. All right. We could also maybe get, okay, holy cow, Steven. I don't think it'll fit in there though with those washrooms. Souvenir shop, restrooms. Oh, they actually might. Okay. Wow, that's actually interesting. So we'll bring this down like that, and we'll do the same thing right here. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave it like that. And let's grab those restrooms. And we'll get them off of this road right here. Okay. Hey, the amusement park leveled up. Nice. Okay, so let's just drag this back a little bit. All right, so let's maybe get the zoo fence, and we'll try to connect it. All right, let's try to do this. What about here? Okay, sure. Guidelines. There we go. And then I would love if I could just connect up at the same distance, so it's just above the 2 square mark. Alright, that wasn't straight. It was pretty close, but I don't think it was exactly straight. There we go. Okay, very good. And then now we can just kind of throw in a couple trees in here, and it'll actually, you know what we can do is we can just drag this out a bit farther to the end of this path, just like that. And then we can just get some trees in here just to kind of fill in the space. So let's try to find, we'll go with this tree again, that's fine. And we'll just place in a couple, and then we can detail it a bit more at a later date. Okay, so we got that in place. Let's now finish off the zoo here because we're running out of time. We need the souvenir shop. Okay, so souvenir shop, where would this be? Because it needs to be in a prominent location, so let's place this right here. I think we'll have to redo this tree path as well. And then we also have the cafes. Yeah, right off the main stop right here. Okay, there's lots we can do with this. Now, the thing with the zoos is these things are rather large, which is fine, which is kind of why we want to do it out in its own space, right? But they don't have to be kind of clogged together. There can be space in between them. So we're gonna have to try to plan this out a little bit. So moose and reindeer, birdhouse, antelope enclosure. So that's all we have at the beginning. I think the birdhouse should be relatively close to the main entrance. So why don't we place this one right off, yeah, right off of right here. And yeah, that's pretty good. It's just off of the road enough. Could bring it right in. Like this or something. Get it a bit closer so people can walk up and look at the birds. I mean, I feel really bad about that, but 'tis the game. Alright, so we'll bring this up and we'll connect in like that. And then we can also switch this out now. Okay, and then we can also reline these up a little bit to make them seem a bit better situated. This looks like it has two entrances. That's really good. All right, and then we'll pave in the middle here. Okay, so let's open up these assets here and let's get some picnic tables. Very good. And this zoo thing we'll place just right there. And I think those are all the things we really need. I'll just make sure that we have this all paved in. All right. Okay, very good. Yeah, I really like this this entrance right here. I wonder if I can just get gravel. I guess it should be grass, right? That's the asset. Okay, that's fine. Don't like that. Or if I can just lower it. No, it doesn't really work. Let's make sure it's at the right height. So then maybe we can try to raise this one over. Nope. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna have to live with that. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't like how this is still here. What the heck? That's fine. Episode's almost over anyways. Let's get the rest of the assets in. Okay, so we have the birdhouse, and then we also have these two assets over here. So we have the antelope and the moose and reindeer. So let's delete these. So unlike what we did with the amusement park, I think these ones kind of need to be there at their own kind of pace here. So let's kind of think about this. I think we have so much space, we also need to kind of try and think about the attractiveness of the area. So let's just place this in like this, a bit off center, and let's try to connect these up properly. Whoops, I always click over there. All right, straight. All right, so we're just gonna line this up so it's exactly right. Very good. And that's perfect. Okay, and then I just need to grab this. I'm just gonna rotate it a bit. Okay. I think this will work now. Yeah, pretty close. And then we'll get some trees in here. Let's turn up the strength here. Make it seem like a dense forest, right? Like that's the theme we're going for. It's a zoo, right? Okay. And you can come walk, feel the wildernessness of the animals living here in their enclosures. All right, so let's grab this. We'll drag this right down there. And then we'll get some water into here. It should be good. All right, and then the antelope. So let's figure out where the antelope is going to go. Let's see how big it is first. Much smaller than previously anticipated. So I think antelope are relatively in the same family as moose and deer. So let's try to keep them close. Maybe this can kind of... They're probably a pretty major attraction, right? So we get this right over here, line it up. And let's grab the path. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's get some signs in or something like that to increase the look of the area. So you can come here, you can read about them, you can stop right here and figure out where to go. All right. And then now let's try to figure out how to get, how to get over to the next area here. So let's grab this. Stick that out like there, and let's grab here. Let's try to connect up perfectly. Nice, okay. Yeah, very good. And then we'll just fill this area in with some trees. Okay, yeah, cool. Coming along really nice. Let's get out of this. There we go. Yeah. So if you're walking along here, must be pretty cool. There's tons of forest around. All right, well, there's definitely lots of detailing we can still do to the area, but we're gonna wait until things level up because we are so far above the attractiveness level that we need. We just gotta wait for more visitors. So let's run a bus. Oh, I forgot parking. Let's do parking first. So we're gonna do the exact same model as we did with the last one. So as small as we can get. That's 3 units. Okay, and then we're gonna go as big as we can. Ooh, why don't we do it on the other side this time? Right down here. 3 units. 3 units. And let's go 15. All right. So now let's grab this. And let's try to do this again. So this is too big. Let's go down to this one. And then maybe some electric vehicle parking. Okay, and all right. Probably not the most realistic parking scheme, but you know what? It works. I'll go back down over here, same thing. Just try to leave a space right there. Go down to the next size. And then we'll just kind of mimic it. I don't know. It's more for the look of it, things, right? Oh, darn. Okay, well, that person's gonna have trouble. It's handicap motorcycle parking. All right, so let's set this up. Oh, well, I guess this doesn't really need to be like that, right? So let's grab this. There we go, that makes more sense to me. And then same thing. All right, and now let's get a bus in here. So, bus. Let's get it to stop. Oh, no, right in front, okay. So, it can either, maybe we can get this as like a bus that goes to the zoo and then also hooks up into here. So we can get a stop right into here, and then we'll get a stop right here so you can transfer onto the tram. Let's actually get it to turn left. And then we'll get a, this is just mainly for transfers. I'm just going to swing back down. Well, I guess, how would they, let's actually change our minds on this. Let's go with another bus, and then this one's just going to be an express bus. Yeah, okay, never mind. This one's just going to be an express bus down to here, so we'll have like literally one bus along this section. And back. So this is going to be Riverside Express, Zoo Express, Riverside Zoo Express. Riverside Zoo Express. 2 buses. Oh, okay, yeah, well, let's literally make it 2. And let's make the color yellow. All right, next one, create a new line. This one's gonna come over here, and then we're gonna bring it all the way over to this one. So it's gonna be an express to here. Let's get it to stop right there. I'll go around and back up. Ooh. Let's get it to stop right here, I guess. And then we'll just get it to link back up. All right, so let's get this one. This one is gonna be, I don't know. I think it's Pakenhampton. Zoo Express. And this will be, I don't know, 5 buses. Okay, and then the color is gonna be lime green. Okay, so we got a zoo in place here. It looks really nice. And let's head over back to, yeah, I'll get these access roads in when we level it up. I think we're good, right? Yeah, just a matter of time. And then at the amusement park over here, it leveled up. Let's just add those assets in and then we'll call it a day. So amusement park, we got the rotating teacups. Oh, this is puny. All right, well, let's just throw it in. And the piggy train. I guess this is more of like a kid's thing, right? So throw it over here. Yeah, let's just rotate it or move it a bit farther down so we can get one of these in here. I'm gonna have to move it a bit farther. Just like that. All right, very good. So we'll continue building this out in the next episodes or so, but we just gotta wait for more visitors. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty nicely, especially with how this looks. I don't know why no building came over here. Oh, it's because it's, I see. Anyways, yeah, I think this works. It's exactly what we needed it to be. Why don't we take a picture of the zoo to end it off, and let's see if we can also get maybe a couple. Yeah, let's take the zoning off of this road. Yeah, okay, now we can make sure that they're on this side. And we'll throw this in here. I'm gonna pause it again. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create another district over top of it. There we go. The zoo district, I don't know. Patterson Zoo. And we will just make it organic local produce again. Alright, and then hopefully they'll be able to pop up and they'll be restaurant themed. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Let's kind of just do this. And we'll call the episode starting to build a zoo and an amusement park. Have a great day, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.